Hi guys, Ali Taylor down here, and today I'm going to show you how to start your backswing correctly, and in particular how we're going to get the hands working at the start of the backswing to really improve that timing and get you hitting better shots than ever before. Right then guys, so there's no hard and set rules as to how we need to swing a golf club. You see the top players in the world, there's lots and lots of different ways of doing it. But there is one key fault that I think I see a lot of golfers make at the start of their backswing that then create a lot of issues at the top, in the downswing and into impact. So I'm going to just move a little bit away from the camera, and I've actually put a driver shaft on the ground here. And I'm actually just going to set up, you could do this with a club or an alignment stick. So I'm going to set up with my hands pretty much over the shaft. Now, what I tend to see with a lot of golfers from this position is their first movement is that the club works behind them very, very quickly. The hands go out, and then from there they go very round their body. And that first movement tends to be more over the top, getting the club moving out to in, and we really struggle. But I think a lot of guys, it's that first thing of wanting to get the club on the inside, and I think as a result of that, so many issues. And I think the key thing to remember for a lot of guys is you're not hitting the ball with your backswing, so don't worry about getting the club too quickly on the inside. So we're going to work on a little drill here, a little feeling that'll maybe help the hands work back in a better line. Also get that club a little bit more neutral on the way back, and a bit of an easier feel from there as to where you're going to be at the top of your swing, so then you can start down, deliver the club better and hit more good shots. And it's funny because I would actually say this is very similar to something I used to work on as a kid, and it's probably just a couple of guys have sent me videos in on my online lessons. And it's been a very common theme so far of things that have been sent in. So what I want you to feel is, again, set up with your feet parallel to the shaft on the floor, hands over the shaft, and all I want you to do from there is literally just lift the club up. Don't change your posture, just lift the club up to waist height. Now from there, all I want you to do is move the hands back in a straight line. So rather than letting the hands go out and the club behind, we're going to lift the club up, hands back in a straight line. If anything, they'll start to work behind your body as you go further back, but up, straight line, and we can see halfway back there, a very different position than how we would see a lot of golfers. So club up, hands going straight back, and then just from there, let the body keep turning. We'll get into a nice neutral position at the top. And then the more you can feel that, then you can start working on that transition, getting into that downswing and working through impact. And I think I wouldn't be afraid of doing lots and lots of these little practice shots. So from there, that's a good feeling, particularly for me, because I am one of those people who, I don't tend to get my hands out too much, but definitely get the club behind me a bit quickly. Up, that's good feeling. Obviously do it with some practice swings first, even just get to the top, stop, get a feel for that. Really try and work on that feeling though, so it becomes a very natural feeling. Initially for a lot of you guys it'll feel hugely different, and maybe feel that that club face is in a very different position on the way back. I don't mind that at all, but once you can get used to that feeling, then you can start making some full swings. Start hitting some shots, even if to begin with you want to hit some shots just by doing a very kind of short swing. So you get a real feel and a real focus as to what you're doing. And I just think for a lot of guys out there, the first part of that takeaway doesn't guarantee it's going to be a poor shot, but it definitely makes it more difficult because we're going to build more compensations in there. And if we can make that first part of the takeaway a bit more simple, hopefully that's going to help us be even more consistent in our downswing through impact, and like I said before, hit lots and lots of good shots. So guys, hope you've enjoyed today's tip. If you have, like and share it. Comment below if there's anything you'd like me to cover, particularly at the moment while I've got lots and lots of time for making content. Comment below and I'll try and cover as much stuff as I can in these hopefully few weeks that we're not allowed to play golf. But if you have enjoyed today's content and you don't currently subscribe to my channel, please consider clicking the subscribe button, ringing the notification bell, and then you'll find out whenever I drop a new video. Follow me on all my other social media platforms, all under Ali Taylor Golf. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here soon. Stay in contact.